Well, it's been a couple days since I streamed. I have stuff that I do during the week. Writing. My favorite sort of pastime is to write. So yeah, I'm just in my world again, and I feel like doing a little bit of building. Let's see, until I blow out my wrist. Now, speaking of blowing out my wrist, where's my wrist brace? There's the hard brace. I'm using a nice, soft, comfortable. Oh, I gotta keep that one on hand for fencing tonight. Nice, soft, comfortable tensor bandage. Actually, I kind of prefer that one for the flexibility, and the other soft brace. It's a bit hard around the wrist. It serves. It's all right. It does okay. It serves a purpose, but I wouldn't exactly say it's my favorite thing. Um, just checking to make sure that I've got myself live, so I'm not actually streaming black screen or nothing at all. Which something I do. I do have my voices on, and how is my game capture? Hopefully not overly loud. So I spent the other day. I was doing a little bit of terraforming. I've built a road which is currently marched up with grass all the way up to the top. I started building a structure which I think will be a watchtower. I hope I don't crash. There's something about this. My drivers, I think, are kind of dragged. I don't understand. So anyhow, I've got a little pathway road going up here. I haven't quite finished building that out. I've sort of smoothed off the terrain here a bit, made it sort of a little more gently steeped, a little more shapely. Oh God, it's getting night again. Then I've built a little structure here, which I'm planning on going a bit taller and making it look a little more like a tower. This will be a road going across here. The road will follow kind of my pathway now, going across here. Then probably over here to link eventually to New Holland. But now it's getting dark, so I'm just going to go and buzz down to the nearest bed, fly on the windshield. And there we go. Have a little nap. No zombies, no terrible things, all the creatures. Yes, it'll be fine. So yeah, I've got a whole bunch of things on the run. Yeah, maybe I'm being a little bit spastic here, but I want to try. I think I want to do. I'm doing sort of a roundish base on my structure up there. But I think I was going to do a square type top. So it's going to go round, then it's going to go to a squarish top. I haven't quite decided how, per se. I'm just going to go like this. And as long as I don't forget to take that away. I don't have any smooth stone bricks, so or smooth brick rather. Smooth stone. Stone. Let's just get it eventually, right? So I think I'll probably come along and add some in later. But I think I went and traded a bunch of it with the masons down there. The bridge is not going to remain. I'm going to have it a little bit more humped over, a little bit more of an arch. Not a terrible big arch, but I'll probably go with either spruce, maybe birch. We'll see. I haven't quite decided. I might even go with stone, like packed mud, maybe packed mud brick, I suppose. Okay, this is like that. Do I have any spruce log on me? No, but I have some oak. Let's do some oak. What's in here? Spruce planks, lead. Lead. That is one of those moments where the word, I read it wrong. Lead. No, it's a lead. Like, do I want to make this a bit like a pillager tower? I was thinking of making it like a windmill, but no, I'm not going to put a windmill here. I'm going to have maybe like a watchtower. I know there are like crenellations and watchtowery things down there, but like gatehouse sort of thing. Oh, where? 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 There. He probably doesn't have anything I want. I guess I'll do this one more layer. And then I might not complete this because I'm still mulling it over. I'm still trying to think of the best way of doing this puppy. Okay, now I was thinking of going, do we want to go inward now? Like that. Yeah, don't fall off. I'm not going to do it so that it's sharp and sudden like this. I will make it work. Just give me a moment. I'm just going to... I may have to knock out this inner wall a bit. Pop you there. Let's make it a little bit more less. Yeah, once I run out of material, I may have to stop for a bit while I think this out. So I want it sort of going up a bit, then I want it to have a sort of a squareness. So it'll be like going this and then this turning one more in, then going square, I think. Ouch. Surprised I didn't land up on the log up there. The sort of thing they do. Oh, hey, we're gonna... Oh. Yeah, we're gonna jump up there and land a log. Yep. And, whoa, I'm surprised that wasn't, Wow. That was there for a while and it didn't turn, dirt? Wow. Okie dokes. And I'll take a look at this once I get down, because this might be a bit of a sudden switch in. Still might have to bring it out a bit. You know what? I will. And hopefully I don't keep crashing, because that gets so annoying. Okay, hang on. I just realized something. Ba-ba-da-bum-bum-ba-da. Okie does. What's this? Okie dokes. Oops, like a fly on a wall, even at that range. I gotta fix this up. It's really kind of chaotic over here as well. How does that look? Kind of big. I think it'll be fine. We get it going up a bit, and then I'll make it a square roof, maybe a balcony. How much interesting bricks do I have? What you got, buddy? You got anything I want? Yeah. Nah. Coral, maybe. That just sucked. Alright, so I'm just gonna see if I got any more stone brick. Let me actually just come over here and just in case. I can always make some and then throw some in. Alright, good. But I'm gonna make some more anyway. If I can. It might simply mean I cannot, because there's potatoes there. These are... Put you in there. Put you in there. You know, I might be able to split some of you off. What is in there? Is there anything of interest in there? No. Alright. Plus, there could be something there, not there. Here, there is. I'll take some of that food. Thank you. Oh, I'll just take it all. Oh, cool. I don't know which one it is, but that's cool. They're big berries. They aren't, That's a lot of stuff. I'll take it out. Okay. My mushroom. Hi, buddy. Alright, let me just pop some of this. Where am I working with? Just oh, but I have this. Okay, let me just go pop my potatoes. I have more than I need. I just kicked out my axe and go, where's my axe? I'll put you down here. Listen here. I'll get rid of some of you. Well, you know what? I'm going to grab some stone brick and some cobblestone. What's in here? Not much. House class floor. Ranch, horse farm, North Saxon, Iron Age, Bronze Neolithic, Egyptian. It's kind of what I want to touch on. Oh, cranogs. I want a cranog. I gotta find the right place to make a cranog, though. I want to do a cranog as well. Let me just put that in my thing as well. Do I have space in here to mention cranog? Bronze Age. Cranog. If you're aware what a cranog is, there's a type of building, I do believe it's more in Scotland, usually done in locks and things like that. And it's a type of roundhouse that's built in the middle of the lake. The main foundation is stones in the water. So they build artificial islands. So it would be like built out in the middle of the water, and then it would raise out the water a bit like kind of like a. That is the first time I have noticed that. Wow. That's amazing. It's a structure that is built on stilts, more or less. And as the old one falls apart, they pile on more rocks, drive in more logs, build a new one, or strengthen it up. And as each layer adds to the underwater, that's not the way, that's not supposed to be added in, is it? Nope. I'll just pull it out. Each layer adds to the previous, and it builds on and on until it starts coming out the it comes out of the water. And let me just do that. And then the people inhabit these structures. They build their homes in there, and they could last actually for a hell of a long time, many years. I guess you just have to keep it update, and it acts kind of as a defensive type structure. It prevents people from getting in, because they generally would have to cross a small bridge, which is more defendable than, say, trying to defend an area like this where you can have people coming in from all angles. But if you're forcing people to have to cross a bridge, they essentially have a zone where you can pick them off with bows and arrows or spears or whatever weapon you happen to have at the time. Do I have stairs? I have some stairs. Okay, so let's go like that. Let's go put that there. I'm also going to think I go stairs on either side of that. Maybe. Oh, quails, I hear you. So, yeah, it's an interesting structure, and it would be kind of neat to build. I need to put you down. It would be kind of neat to build in the... I think they're potentially Bronze Age, maybe Neolithic? No, that's the wrong one. Did I do the wrong one? I think I'm doing the wrong one. Hang on. Yeah, okay. You go down. I was doing the wrong one. I was having a brain fart. No, you go in like that. Not you. You. Not you. Whoops. Now I have to knock you out. Yeah, alright, yeah, fine. We'll turn around now. Going this way. Yeah, so it would be kind of fun to do sort of as a... I think they're possibly Neolithic, Bronze Age, potentially even up to Iron Age. I'm not entirely sure I recall precisely which era they existed, but I know they did. I should have kept some stone. What a dumb aft. Okay, well, we'll go with this. The other one is I could possibly do. Oh God, what's the name? And it's another Scottish structure, and it was a big round thing that was like a big sort of round tower, very thick walls, internal. I think it was very well protected, and now the name eludes me. There's so many interesting structures. You would go with those the ones in Turkey, the big sandstone structures that are built um, in caverns. Basically, they're giant cave homes. Okay, let's go over here. Let's get on this roof, maybe. I mean, I could potentially put steps on the side there and just make up. We're gonna go up about 3 more layers, tip it in, and then another layer, and that. Yeah, I go up at least another 2 layers, I think. Oh shoot! And things are digging up through the ground. I suppose I could potentially just go like, okay, where's the middle? Where's the middle? You look like the middle there. Potentially even just put eventually I'm probably gonna have might as well just leave this pillar here. The next round, let's just go like this. Oops. Let's go up here, and then we're gonna try and make. Whoops, that's not what I want. I'll add some windows once I know where I'm at. I might have to change this slightly if I. Okay, I'm going to. All right, let me go. In here, hop down one. What is this? Okay, this is in line, so this is I think what I'm going to do here is whoops. All right, I'm going to go and get ladders. What is in here? I'm gonna go down here. Ooh! I need to learn how to spread my wings. I'll take one of these. Sticks. I don't have ladders. Put you back. Yep. Back. I don't have any ladders. I'm gonna put this away for a second because I don't want to eat it. Use some spruce. Stick somewhere else. Do not. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this. I'll make a bunch of ladders. Alright, so now I have how much oak log? Where did I put my oak log? 8 log is about 5 wide. It's gonna be insufficient. That should do for my next layer. Okie dokes. Let's take a look and see if there's more of those. Yeah, what do I have? I have spruce slabs and spruce. There's a slab. There's a trap. Take you. Oh, we can take you out. Can I get on that? Oh, poof. Nope. Ah, close. Ooh. Took a damage. Where is this stone? There's a stone somewhere. Well, let's just put this up. I'll probably find this probably up there somewhere. For frag's sakes. Come on. When I say up, I don't mean jump over the thing. Ah, there it is. Okay. And I need a bed because it's turning into sunset. Let's launch the potato. The oak wood and the spruce actually goes quite nicely together. All right, let's go for a quick zip down. Spread the wings. Crack. I should probably get a bed up there. Oh, munch, 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 munch. I need some rockets. I'm running out. So I would like to spread out some of the villagers now. I'm thinking of doing, what did I say on my map? I've got little thing points now. Town, medieval. Do I want to do that as a medieval town? Wait, no, that one. Trial chamber. Ranch village. Brutus. Brutus. Trial chamber. I thought I had marked different villages. Unless, of course, one of my crashes ate that, which is entirely possible. I'm thinking of spreading out my villager trading halls between different zones. Um, Actually, it would be kind of cool, and it might even make sense a bit, having where I decide to build. Well, that might be a bit far. But if I decide to do a Neolithic farm or a Neolithic structure, to have the brain function, the Fletcher there. Something's telling me I'm probably gonna have to get stuff, more rockets made. Munch those potatoes. It would be kind of neat to be able to have an area with illagers and pillagers in it. Like build a. I could potentially do it. I could create them with spawn eggs, especially the Ravager. Okay, so I get all these rockets to speed up my ability to just kill myself by smacking into walls, and I don't bother using them. What the heck? All right. Actually, I don't think that looks terrible. So we go in here, and we're just gonna whop out the walls here. Oh. We'll get it to work. Just give me a sec. And how many of these things do I have? I've got 2 left, so I'm gonna have to make another. I go like that. It'll be fine. I'll just keep one of these in here. Or might I put one there? That's great. I'm gonna do like a couple more anyhow. Could probably add a few more texture. I'll texture it up later. Okay, that's not too bad. So we're gonna go carry on. Let's put a cracked stone right here. You know, like the foundation of this place is starting to crumble. How high is it? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the log is on the 5th block. 2, 3, 4. Log is on the 5th block. That's fine. Question is, do I want to go like that, or would I like to go like that? I think I'm going to go like this. Brain function, where the hell is it? There it is! I got a door there, so why don't I go and add that door? It's an oak door, but it'll do. Reuse the oak door for the structure that was originally here. Yep. Actually, I could also go like this. And keep the little shits from, excuse my terminology, keep the little guys from knocking on my door. If I put it like that. Yeah, perfect. All right, it looks pretty boring right now because it's just nothing in particular. I think I'm going to knock that out. And I'm going to put, I don't know, that there. We'll get it decorated up. Give me some time. I would like some more slabs. I would also like some more. Yeah, I may have to do more than that. Okay, we're gonna go with you. Take you. I would like some of You, I want you. And I think while I'm at it, I would like some of you. Where are you? Yeah, gates. Nice. And that might be nice. So just drop you in here. Boop, boop, pop. Get rid of the flesh meats. Don't need the flesh meats. You know what I also want? Oops. Potatoes. Need more potatoes. I think I want a nice amount of... Oh... Let me see. Prison cells. Okay, it's not really prison cells. Rockets. Yeah. Can we land on it? Or are we gonna die? It's gonna be horrific. My accuracy is... wasn't actually half bad. Hurt like a blaze. Alright, let's see. What do we got here? This is the top level. This is a walking level. So... Can I go out here? What's it like? I can. Now, this is where it's going to be interesting. I want... It's going to put the slab here to make it... Do I want slabs or do I want stone? I mean, I could go with stairs. Which means I gotta go... Whoops. You know, it might actually help if I stuck a ladder there. And then I go here. Chances are I'm gonna have to go back to the trees and grab myself some nice, delicious spurs. Hang on. Let's keep the crap from crawling in. Alright. That'll do for the moment. Let's get some, quails keep spooking the crap out of me. Jumping suddenly. Okay. And that should be fine. We're probably really good up here. Ooh, you know what? I can just take this. Thank you. Maybe I... No, you know what? I think I like that. No, let's just use that then. I think I like that. Okay, we're going up here. And now we're going to go out. Really? Already? I currently don't have my shaders on because I'm not sure if that's causing my crashing or not. I actually don't think it is. Oh. I'm going to jack a bed. Yes, ouch. There we go. Keep one in here. I keep one up here just for now. I saw that creeper flash online. Creepy creeper. Okie dokes. I am surprised that actually came up to me. All right, so now we're going to fill it in to make it square. And then I am going to extend it out by 1 using slab, and my phone is screaming at me. Why is my phone screaming at me? What time of day is it? It's 10:30. Apparently dense fog expected Saturday morning. Well, it's Friday. Okay. And I'm out of slabs. And down we go. Let's go in here. Oh, bite. I'm not going to finish that sentence. Right, I said that was probably going to be a thing. Let's go over here. Let's smack myself off trees. Off we go. I love my cheesy data packs. For me, it's quality of life, and I'm using the wrong effing thing, because now I've got buttloads of stuff I don't want. Namely, spruce leaves. How much? They're full. I don't happen to have anything else in here, do I? Suppose I could build another chest. I don't have another chest, never mind. Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. Gone. I'm going to ditch those for now so I have the space so I can vacuum up everything. Yeah, I was using the Silk Touch. It's not a problem. I can always use them to burn the leaves into the new dry leaf. Take you. How much sticks do I have? I'll keep that as well. Oh, hey, look. I've got all these rockets here. Well, I'll be damned. Or while I'll be reprogrammed with a rivet roller. Oh, come on. Why are you not? There you are. Oh, hell. Close. Flies in a windshield. I don't think I'd be able to do hardcore. Hardcore is where you have one life, like people usually do, and as soon as you die, your world is gone. I don't think I could do hardcore. I mean, let me put a... What materials do I have? Mass slabs. I don't need that many. Why did I do that? I can go like that and bunch. Let's go with this. We can do some of that. Put some of this up, and I think we get some space. Let's get some of that gone. All right, I want some more. Let's go with those. I got a bunch of them. I want a bunch of them, not just 12. There we go. Thank you much. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. I would like a bunch of slabs. Bunch of slabs. Thank you much. Gone. Doof, doof. You can go there, you can go there, you go there. Okie dokes. Let's have a look. Carry on. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Slabs, please. Thank you. Now I'm thinking, since these are at the top, what I was thinking of doing is possibly let me take a look at this. Is that slab? Do I have my? Yeah, I do. I don't have a lot. Oh, really? That it does work. But what if? And you're gonna go down, right? Something like that. And that, no, that goes down. Nope. See, I want that. And I want that back. Where are you? That was where you are. Okay. Huh? Up you go. And woo! Oh, shoot. Trying my best not to swear. Coming out with creative alternatives. Shoe, I suppose, is not bad. No, I don't like this so sharp. So I'm gonna knock you. Whoops. Not my intention. I better eat before I destroy myself again. Sick. Yeah, I just absolutely love hanging off the walls like that. Oh, down we go. And let's munch on another potato. If I ate this many carbs, I would be the size of the Goodyear bleeding blimp. I'm going like that. Alright, I want some sort of comfortable... we might be able to make it work. Let's just go like this. Just give me a second to hear me out. I got some thoughts. I have a thought. Whether or not the thought will work, I'll take you and you. I am going to put you there. You there. And then I'm going to carry on going like this. What's that? Oh, for a second I thought there was a kitty cat. So that glass block is over there. That's my fishing hut. Underneath, it needs light, or at least it used to need light, require light, in order for it to work. Now I'm using a data pack that keeps the legacy fishing going on, where I don't need to be out in the middle of deep water, and I can sort of automate it using sort of the old cheesy game-breaking sort of fishing thing. Like I said, it's quality of life stuff. It's stuff I like, and I wasn't really ready to give up. Is it cheesy? Sure. But that's what I am playing. And now I have to sit here and wait for night. Are we ready? Ah, fine, we'll stand here. There we go. Actually, my husband grumbles at me because I like him to a blaze because he snores at night, and it's like sleeping next to a blaze. What if I were to cut you up and mail each part to a different town? Like that. Go like that, and that way it links, but it won't look so. It'll look a little weird, but I think it will work. I think it will work if I'm seeing what I'm seeing in my head. And I'll run down there and grab what fell. And it goes like that. So that way it's linked. I kind of like the idea of having it sort of connected as opposed to just sort of out there. Put another one here. Another one here. And just for shits and giggles, hop on down. Yo, you're not supposed to swear. And where are these blocks hanging out? Here. You are over there. Yup. And more potatoes. The saturation on the side. Ow, crud. I didn't have my rocket on hand. Knock out the thing. Let's pop in a window here, and a window here. Well, hang on. No, let's put those back. Let's go like this. I have 2 windows. Let's make it a little airier, lighter, brighter, with a walkway around, and then we'll do a sort of a square roof overhead, maybe with a bit of an awning, going from slab to trapdoor on top. And then it'll be an awning, and then potentially, well, maybe a slate roof. I got a lot of deep slate. So I could probably go with a slate roof and get away with it. It's crumbling up here apparently. Do I have oak still? And okie dokie. Every time I hear okie dokie, I think of Miles, the guy who runs the Moncton Fencing Club, because he always says okie dokie. He even has an undershirt. It's kind of funny because every time you talk, it's every time okie dokie. It's hysterical. Love it. He's a great guy. Let's see me. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. Another layer. I did those all cracked. So let's change a couple up to smooth. So it's not just so static as cracked. Here, you. We'll just stone you up. Cobble you. And yeah. And we're gonna just pop you down, and then wonder why I'm doing what I'm doing, because I'm a silly goat. Meh. We pop. There we are. I'm not going to do the second level high. No, I'm not actually going to do it a level that's going to have any living quarters in it per se. I just want it high enough so I can get a stone. I'm going to want another. I want a workbench. That's handy. Put you there. And get rid of you. Oh, I know, quails. I know. So hopefully I'm going to be getting my quails outside, because I'm really tired of cohabitating with quails. And I want to get them in the coop, because they will not survive outside. Not with the herd of raccoons in the area. That would shredded the quail cage in like a heartbeat, I tell you. I gotta try and get some more of those raccoons out. Got a cage, I got a trap. Might even go out for a bit with the flock, because it's a nice day. Well, it was a nice day, we'll see. It was sunnier earlier. Okay, now let me see. How do I want to do this? I'm going to go with... I wanted to go up like that. Now, I think, you know what? I think this might be fine. I think we're going to go here. I was going to do something slightly different, but I think I can get away with it here. And I think I'm going to go like that, because I'm going to want it toward a lantern there. I'm going to have to run down and get me some, I don't know what type of roof I'm going to do with this. I think I want a fairly flat roof. At least not rapidly peaking up, sort of tower-esque. Now, how far down am I? Do I have? No, I don't. Okay, fine. Oh, I'll take you. And see if we can do this. Let's see if we can get this vision. I could go like that. And it's not. No. I want slabs for that. Alright, we're gonna go down with slabs further. I'm deep in thought, so I've like really clammed up now. And, oh, it's time to eat some potatoes. Oh yeah, I don't need that. I'm going to put, yeah. Don't know if that's meeting, but if even if it doesn't, I can just do it from the other side too. Oh crud! Not quite what I wanted to do. Alrighty, where the hell's the entrance? There's the entrance, and let's go down. I can put some lights in here, at least temporarily. Doink. Okay, let's pop that there. Let's not use the thing. I'm going to go like you, pop you up, pop you up, pop you up. Pop, 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 pop. I'm running down into my base for some nice, juicy, deep slate. And then we actually have a quick gander. Yeah. It's a bit wild for the area, but like I said, I'm tearing stuff down. Kind of looks alright. I guess I need some buttons on it. Well, it needs detailing. Let's see, what do I have in the way of deep slate here? Also further over here. Actually. Deep slate tile. Deep slate. Where is the cutter? I haven't quite got the stonemason yet because I don't know where I'm going with that. Oh crap! No, I want that. I would like some more. Yeah, that should do. Nice selection. Oh, that was painful. I bounced on the bed a few times. Alright, so get rid of you and you. So we're going to... I guess what I could have done was kept some of that down. You know what? I gotta go back down. I need some deep slate that I can turn into a variety of different things. A bit of each. Oh, lots of fun. Even when it's not with the shaders, I'm going to take a stack of you. I need to make more of you. Probably take a stack of you. And I'll take a stack of you. Oops, almost. Thought there was a bit of a ledge there, but there wasn't. Okie dokes. And here we go. Up, 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 and away. Okie dokes. What if I were to take you out, take you out, take you out? Oh no, I see why I wanted it. No, because I'm being a dummy. Which means now I'm going to have to probably go all the way down here to grab everything. I was thinking something else. I totally forgot I had supports. Boop, boop. No, see, oh, I could take it away and make it round. Can't now, can I? Okay, let's go knock everything out for the moment and hopefully, let me see. I'm going to put this one here and put the smooth one over there because I'm not as interested in the smooth one. I still want them, but I don't want tons of them. Should probably do cracked. I think I can do cracked. I think I can make cracked. Get rid of the axe, of course. What the hell am I doing? We could potentially just go like this, and then go like that. I don't have anything on here for the moment to. Oh, I could even gone differently. I could see something I could have done is the stairs turned as well. Okay, now. Do I have any chain? No chain there. Chain there. Makes me think. Could I have gone? Nah. Lichens, oh, I want some lichens. How many lichens? Do I have any? I don't know to get some. I need Oh, don't you lag on me. I don't need a crash. Ooh. I didn't grab any lichens. Do I have any shears? Yes, I do. Son of a... Okie dokes. Rockets. And up we go. And hopefully it'll spawn-proof the area. And in bed we go. Blissful day, luminous day, serene day. And what are we going to pop you out? Let me knock this all out. I am going to stick, I don't know, I'm going to stick a torch or lantern up here. Probably a torch since that's what I have. I'll take you there, put you there. I am going to hop on down. Those slab and those two. I think those two should be sufficient for making a ceiling in here. And now I am going to knock this out. And I gotta put, which way is right? Ack. Scrap. I want to get that, so let's see if I can pillar up and grab it. There we are. I want it to go like that, right? So that falls on that line. That looks a little bit more, yeah, it looks fine. False roof sort of thing. Now, I want chains here, and I want lanterns in this. Nope. Okay, now, lanterns. I wonder now, could I maybe instead do this? Or would I prefer it to be on a chain? case of accidental opening. What does the chain make it look like? I mean, it brings it lower. I think I like it like that. All right, let's go knock this back, take that out. All right. Oops. I'm going to go with cage bars as the windows. So, oops, I'll want for it. It's not a prison, but who knows? Oops. Yeah, we'll fix that. Oh, for love of. Bump, bump. Whoops. Bump, bump like that. Axe. And Princess Tower or something creepy. Alright, now we're going to... We need a door. Are we going to go with oak door or am I going to go with a spruce door? I may have more access to spruce actually. And I should have 6, which means I can get the doors. That means I'll change the door downstairs. Ah, sneezing. I shouldn't have to worry about crazy-ass monsters coming here. I can put this here, like that. And then I will change that to a stair. I'll go like that. Then we'll do the floor downstairs. Nice, alright. Yep, nice cell type things. It's defensive. And I'm just going to knock you out. And I'm going to put you like this. I really, really, really hate how that keeps doing that. Alright. And get rid of all that. Yep. Nice. Alright. That's a very basic structure. Let's try and get an idea. Long look at it so that I can sort of see where I'm at. Up we go. Alright, so... yeah, definitely needs detail because it's very sort of plain and ordinary. Crud. Wow, that was a waste of frickin' rockets. Ugh. Oh my frickin' god. Really? How do these guys, I've seen them rocketing around in an Elytra, and they make it look so freaking easy. And they going in, and then they whoosh, they're up, and they bounce, they whoop, they fly in, and then they hit something, and they don't bounce. There we are. Let me take away the distractions on the screen. That wasn't my thing. That was a splat in my screen. All right. Doesn't look too bad. It is very sort of boring because there's nothing in the middle there. It's wood. I like the texture of the wood at the top. I like the texture of the stone. Definitely needs more. These details. There's creepy things under there just ripping their way up through the ground. It definitely needs detail. It needs bushes too. All those spruce things I picked up not too long ago. Yeah, I need some of those. Oh, I also need to dig out that grass. Okay, we'll take that. I don't have a lot of that. You know what? I'm going to make a bunch of these. Yep, a ton of those. And I'm going to make a bunch of these. I'm going to make a bunch of gates. Nice. All right. Don't know if I want that like that. Yep. Oh, crap. Oh! I went the wrong direction there. My hands are off the home keys. Doink. What is it? May 26th. I'm gonna have to fly on back down. Oh. Why can I do that over there? When I'm not trying to, I do it. When I want to do it, I can't. Don't know if that's gonna work. Oh, wow, I've gone through an awful lot. Wait, no, they're there. I'll put you back up so that when it does do the thing, it switches. I mean, it doesn't look terrible. I mean, that does give it a bit of interesting sort of... I am going to use slabs for that, I think. I'm going to put you there, you there, you there. And what I want's up here, I think. Up, down like that. And I think I would like, I think I might want to put leafy blocks. Let's take a look around here, see if I can get to that without needing to, well, actually no, I got thing still here, so I can put that up like that. And then I'm going to drop down and go for flight, grab some of those leaf blocks I left behind. Yep. That wasn't exactly a gentle land, but... I'll see if I can try and plant myself. Oh, there we are. That. Nope. Oh, whoa, please get me on top of one of these trees at least. Actually, that doesn't look half bad now. I'm definitely getting rid of all that down there. That's all going to be gone. I'm going to re-landscape that river and make it into a much bigger thing, potentially even make it a dock, which would be kind of neat. I may pull down the castle tower there, but we'll see. Definitely liking what I see now. Whoops. Why is it so difficult for me to get a rocket off? Dark oak leaves, spruce leaves. What's up there? These things are spruce or something. I don't have any dirt. We'll just hop off the edge. Well, you know, we want dirt, right? Let's go with spruce floor. I got a lot of spruce in here, so spruce floor. Need some oak. Yeah, I'm going to do this. Take you. Now I want some spruce. All right, I got some idea. I'm going to just sort of randomize the texture on the floor. And I will take that. I'll take some of that to make it into flower pots at the top. Yep. Yep. Okay, folks. Now we're just gonna put you there. Is that it? Let's put a few of those. We're gonna put you like, oh, that's not what I wanted. I want that one there. It's not a bad match. Would like to have a few more. A few more of those. And we're going to toss in some of them. This will make sense in the end. Nope, I want it flat. Flat. And then the rest is going to be that. Wait, no, I think I want one there. Okay, now. That doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I think that's fine. Yeah, I think that's all right. Now, I want some of this. The grassy blocks up there where I put those corner planters. Yep. I'm going to do a double one of these. And I might just stick this bed down here. Yep. All right. Three more sheep. Any sheepies? I can get another bed. Where's my shears? What did I do with my shears? Where's my blimmin' shears? Hopefully I didn't drop them off somewhere. Did I lose my... Oh no, they're there. They're shining away so I can't see them. Okay. Any sheepies? There's some sheepies. Nice bunch of sheepies. Alright, I'll take you. You're not a sheep. Why am I chasing down a chicken? I'll just take you. Oh, that's so cool. They're black. They leave black stubble. Looks like my shave's like 10. My shin's 10 minutes after I've shaved it first thing in the winter. How much is that? Well, I've got enough for a couple different colors, so I might be able to take that white bed up and put it away. Oh. Alright. And I need more potato. Where is my potato? How is it I cannot see that? Where is it? Oh, here it is. That doesn't look too bad. Let's make a couple beds. What are we on? Are we on a black bed? On a gray bed. Blink. What we could potentially do here. Why don't I do this? Pop you up. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright. Okay, I'm going to... There's like no lights. Put you here and put you here. And then I'm going to stick you here. I can have 4 beds in here. Potentially, right? Put you there. This round building doesn't really matter which way I go. They're all going to be in the way, so that's fine. I'm going to lay down on one of them. And I can make one more bed. That might not be a good spot for that. You know what? 2 beds. That's fine. Because then it's just one side, my side, your side, my side, your side. It'll be fine. I'll just go and drop this somewhere here. Let's go do some stuff outside. Wait, where's my work table? Yeah, I can put that in here. Put you there. Or I can go like that. Put 2 in here. Just decorative. Symmetrical. Okey-dokes. Not liking the lag. I'm not sure if that's a rain thing. Alright. What's it look like? I'd like to have a bit of doesn't look too bad. Grass out of here. That's because I happen to have it anyway. Yes. I don't want to put trap doors anymore. I kind of want to put them along this line right here. I think that was not too bad. Maybe stick it there. Of course, it would jump into limbo. Yep, I'm gonna have to go across here. Is it? Oh shit. Oh, figure out which way. Oops. Well, suppose I can grab that now. Yeah. Please go. Slide. Okay, so it's a block. Yeah, it's above the window. Notes. I just don't recognize my shears. Okie kiddos. Where am I at? Meow. Blocks. I have to get that one put up. Okay. We'll eat some food. Maybe not hit a wall too hard. That worked. And I think that should be alright. Maybe all this time. Point. Not too bad. And so that I look at it from a distance now. And maybe a bit of an approach. That's alright. Still needs work, but yeah, I think it's okay. Yep, I'm kind of happy with that. Alright. Yeah. Let's move it inside. Not too sure how I'll decorate, but this is, I think, sufficient. For the moment, anyway. Ooh, okie dokes. Let's have a look. I want to have a look at the map here. Oh, that's not going to help. I need to get out into the open. Town medieval. I'm sure I had this marked as New Holland. No, Iron Age Neolithic zone. Possible desert. Maybe I didn't put down sheep farm. Yeah, that's my sheep farm. Stronghold. Brutus. Is there anything up here that looks like I could build a Cranach? I mean, from above here. I mean, I still want to do a city in here. It kind of looks like a huge footprint. It's probably now night, so let's run back in here. I'll sleep on the gray bed. Okay, now back to my map. Nothing here. Back to my map. Anything Cranoggy? Yeah, there, but that's the wrong environment. It would have to be mountainous. I mean, that could be a Cranog, to be honest. Actually, it might even be kind of nice to do something like that. What would Roman be? I mean, that's actually a really nice valley to do something in. Something sort of out of sight, out of mind. Or even a mine. That might even be really good for a mine zone. Gotta keep in mind. Oh gosh, sorry about the yawn. I gotta keep in mind that I was thinking I'd say that's a Cranog, but that's also in the deserty area, possible desert. Yeah, I want to do like a little Egypt, so I want to have a sort of deserty, um, that is warm water. So I don't know if I could do coral farm or if that has to be somewhere else. I mean, the only warm water I truly know of is somewhere out here. Nice islands, though. Maybe have some fun with those, but that's a bit out of my way. A hell of a way. Out of my way. And of course, there's an ancient city under there. That would be fun to actually convert into a functional city. But, darn. Medieval town? Or I'm going to do the medieval town up here. And this may be the medieval town in this area. And this is going to become, there's a trial chamber under it. So we can do this one as a farm village. Sheep and crops. Okay. No. Whoops. And, oh, crud. We're gonna do. We do a farm, a sheep farm. We're gonna look at something that's maybe more Saxon. Yeah, we could possibly do Saxon. Saxon farm. Which means I'm gonna have to research each of these building types. I mean, the ranch could also be like African type too, Savannah African, roundhouse type things. Mud, blood and dung floors. Oh, it's all sorts of possibility. And most importantly, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put my net house. Not the nut house. The funny farm. They're coming to take me away, haha. They're coming to take me away, hee hee, haha, to the happy home where trees and flowers and chirps and birds and basket weavers twiddle their toes and palms. They're coming to take me away, haha. I used to love that as a child. Okay, do we have any nitwits here? I'll probably be combing different villages for those. Specifically, I'm going to want them. I don't think there are any in here. But it could be kind of nice too. There's some donkeys here. Was that a nitwit up there, or was I just seeing green leaf and brown shirt? Yeah, okay. They're all brown shirts. Yeah, when I get my happy gas, I will be definitely going on a kidnapping spree. Really do like how that looks. Maybe I should go in there and just sort of get rid of the creepiness of the walls just crunching. Let's have a look inside if we can. Of course, I don't have any torches on me. You know what sucks? I'm turning my shader on. Oh, did I crash it? I think we know it. No. It was just a bit delayed. All right. Why can I not get on there? The character wants a bleeding fly. think that might be it for now. How do we get in? Yep. Let's put a sword there. And then you get copper. It might be kind of prudent to actually make a copper farm when these zombies get turned. And the lag. I am going to turn off the shader because I kind of wonder if that's what's causing the crash. I will have to fix that wall soon. Yep, everything is like freaking out. Oh. Where are my leaf blocks? Of course, where's my stone block? What is the time? Because I'm not going to be on too long today. I do have things I must absolutely do. Pack up the fencing bags and let the birds have a bit of a romp outside. If it's not terrible out, they do want to have a bit of outdoorsness. Alright, what do we got here? Yeah. Do I have another bed on me? No. My imagination, just night happens so fast. You have a bed over here? No. Respawn. And what's it today? Have a sublime day. Is it a sublime day? It's a Monday in game at 6:05. It's late for me to get up. I usually get up at 5:45 every day. Weekends I tend to sleep in more if I can ignore the cats. Ignore the cats who are walking on me, scratching at the door, scratching at the bed, chewing on my ankle, you know, cat things. I think I'll top up my rockets too while I'm over here. Where are my rockets? There they are. I'll top them up. I'll have to get some other leaf blocks as well to give the texturing. At least give it sort of a lush, overgrown effect. Oops. Oh. I might have to take some of that away. Yep. Okay, I want to get rid of some of that. As long as I can get my steeds up here. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Bit of lushness. It still needs work. I mean, it's very plain yet. And I do need to texture the... I need to texture the walls so that they aren't just straight stone. I want to do probably cobble, andesite wall for a bit of drippy thing, stair slabs, just to give it so it's not simply straight up and down. And we're going to carry on with some more leafy blocks here. Yep. How's that looking? It's looking a little bit more overgrown. I like that. I like that. You know, I could probably do some mangrove root. Do we have any in the nearby chests? Nope. No, this is the time when yeah, I want silk axe actually because I would like the leaves as well. Kind of wish we could take out all these as well. How much space do I have? What's the thing look like? There's a whole bunch here still. Probably up top. So can we get up top? For a moment, I thought, whoops, I thought that was a pillager. I don't think I'm in the right spot. Whoops. Okay. That wasn't quite how I meant to go. Oh look, leaf block. And I need to eat before I kill myself. There we are. I don't think I can find any more. Nope, I got something. Let me go grab the... more spruce. I'm kind of glad I saved all that. Smack off the wall. Okie dokes. Now I got some mangrove goodies. Nice mangrove wood stuff. I like the mangrove roots because they will be sort of viney as well. And then I got some mangrove leaves for the same purpose. I'm going to throw in some mangrove leaves. Okay, what do we got down here? Oh, well. Okay, I have to go with the hard brace. I moved to felt a very faint twinge. Was a faint twinge in a direction that tends to twinge. So, okay, here we go. Nice hard brace, which means I'll probably be falling out of the screen and into other windows like I normally do. Which is why I generally don't like to be stuck in it. I think I've got to see if I can find where that is and carry on up top. Where are you? Where is the... Oh, I see you. Yep, I think that's fine. Can we do some other leaves in here? We'll throw in some of the mangrove right here. A lot of leaves. That's definitely an overgrown spot. And I think I'm going to overgrow it here too. I might make the second one. Whoops. Whoops. That's the lack of maneuverability of my hand. So now it's pretty darn solid in my brace. Time my ball was running up the hill. I can figure out where the heck I was working. Yeah, I was trying to step over here and I think I might have accidentally flown. Yeah. That's the caps lock. Kill the caps lock. Alright. I do like how the mango leaves look, especially with the texture on it. That makes it bushier. Yeah, I like that. A bit more oomph to the area. Is that it for the... Really, that's all I got. I thought I had tons more. I guess I didn't. Um, yeah. I think that looks alright for now. I think I would like some more leafy blocks at the edges of this. So we can go, yeah, here, and probably there. Just so it goes out a bit. Don't like the lag. Could be a crash pending. And I think possibly a bit here too. If I take that out, it's back here. I think it's fine. Should be fine. Should be alright. Little tiny doll, but down there. Whoops, yeah. I'll put that like that, maybe. Then, ooh. Take that out. Put you there then, and then I'll come back here. Up you go. Pop you there. Hi, Nox. Are you having nibbles? You having dinsies, sweetheart? I need to take a look because I think there's a zombie invasion in with my villagers. Let's take a look. As far as I saw a zombie. Maybe he's on top and just looks like he's hanging around in that area. If I get oriented, get confused. What else we got? Some of that. What else? Once I get my tavern, well, my tavern's done, but I need to get the villager because I want to have gunner in there. I usually have a pillager, call him gunner. It's a bit better. Still really boring here. Just straight walls, which is not very attractive. Fortune 3. Where's my silk touch? I was gonna put a grist mill there, but I think I'm not. So it's just not a straight up wall. I know I ought to change that a bit. I don't like this. And we're full. And what can I ditch? Oh, weird stuff again. I'll get rid of that. Get rid of that. Don't need that. And you're full. Okay. Need that. Go here like this. Sort the inventory. Okay. Go like that, leave that like that, get some grass block. I don't have any on hand. Is there any in here? It's a dart. Should suffice. Yeah, some stone. Let's do some trading. Hey guys, I got some stone for you. Nice. Alright, some emeralds, thank you very much. 11, which is going to take me very far. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They look a bit like a cave anyway. And that's built like that because of those, alright. Yeah, I haven't detailed this yet. That's why it's pretty much straight up and down. And have any in here? Yes I do. And I got this because I want to put this on the lower level. And I'm not quite sure what I'll do with it, but it's there. Hello. Kind of grow weary of your hissy. Alright. And now I got more crap in my inventory that I don't want. But that's fine. shaping. I'll take that. Put that like that, maybe. Go like that, and then just bring that up. Yeah, I think that's a bit more shapely. This is still extremely straight and kind of, yeah. We'll carve it up a bit. All right. Let's go down here. Still a little dirt, huh? Fuzz. It's kind of all blends in. Well, give me time. It'll come. It's all Christmas, but it'll come. Yeah, my hand is starting to ache. It's not enjoying being stuck in this brace. It doesn't like being stuck in anything right now. I think I will give me until, I don't know, I'll give myself a little bit longer. And then I'll stop. And that's kind of, oh, it's laggy. Maybe a couple of these blocks. Yeah, you're fine. I'll go like that, that'll be fine. This is a bit wonky. I think taking you out, and you go like that. I'll make sure that I can still get a steed up here. I think it's fine. It just curls around a bit. And I would like to have some chains and some lanterns involved in here. Let's have a look. Possibly some fence posts. Hopefully that's not going to be a problem. Yeah, I'm just gonna sleep this one off. That's creepy. I do like the whole digging up animation. Can I take this up top more? Get me further out of range of them. I'm further out of range. Take you, put you back down, or not. Oh, it's still raining, huh? Excuse me. Come on, what are you doing? Yep. I think I'll put you there, you, and you will go in like that. I definitely want to get other stone shapes for this because it will make it a lot nicer if I can have some slabs and some stairs just to round it up a bit. Where did it go anyway? And where's my shovel? I'll put you there. Yep. Get you like that. Steps it down a bit. And then I can sort of go, for example, like that. I generally like to go like that. Don't know if that's going to affect my ability to have a horse here. I might not be able to do that. Let's then go like this. No. It's a bit tight. That's what my problem is right now. Coming here is not so bad. Fuzz. Not too bad. It does generally like to go a bit like that. I'm going to do it here. No, let's just run back up. See where we're at. Bonk. It just looks so steppy, though. That's what I don't like about it. It looks really steppish. It's something I gotta remedy with texture and stuff. So it looks very artificial right at the moment. I gotta preserve my little water thing. I gotta make a little fountain, I suppose, a little waterfall. I'll then eventually knock it so it flows, but for now, it can stay there. Urgh. Half a second, I'm just thinking here. You know what? These are starting to bug me because they're just in the way. And I have a bamboo trunk, so I don't really need these anymore. Although, you know what? I'm freaking satisfying doing this. My inventory is now full. Oops, I need that. Don't want to lose that. Oh, wow, so many stacks of that. Oh, kind of cray-cray. Go lay down. Don't be scooped. It's gonna be interesting when I have to pull all this up. There's a lot of stuff to dig up. I mean, I could carve the land so that it shapes nice. But it definitely... Oh, hello. It's definitely going to... have a little battle here? interesting. No, not really. Oops. And more sleep time? Really? God, it feels like this happened so fast. Excuse me. Alright, what do we got here? Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. Oh, yeah. Suppose you too. Yeah, you do, and you. Okay. So I've got a rather nice looking sort of like tower, a watchtower, so I guess a guard tower overlooking the area. A nice pathway going down, which will eventually be made out of, I don't know, coarse dirt or something. What am I looking at on the in there? I guess I'm looking at roofs. That's probably the tavern, actually. Oh, that's what I'm seeing. Okay, all right. Yeah, I'm seeing the zombie that's been sort of domesticated to create iron golems. Gotcha. Where am I in? Plains. Am I understanding? Is it meadow always grows trees, or is that just spawning? I want to have a look. Always grows bees, rather. Do I have? Not on me. Those are spruce leaves, mango leaves, saplings of the oak type. Don't like how it tends to lag out. I am going to turn. Yeah, this is the meadow for sure. I'm just going to go up onto a level spot. Ish. Okay. No, alright. Will it do it more when I'm in amongst flowers? Oh, that's going to be a big one. Okay, my phone is screaming. Why does my phone scream? And now I'm having a gander. Oh. Rain possible in the next hour. I guess birds are not going out today. That's a bit of a pity. Yeah, my phone likes to scream, "Who disrupts my coronation?" It's a bit startling at night, which is why I've put it into sleep mode. Yeah, I do like my tower. How are we going to do this? Sort of like a military tower. So how are we going to do this village? We're going to start at the top, village or city, and then we're going to work our way across. Do I make a gatehouse here maybe? Could potentially make a gate here, or would a gate be too much? Could even just do a sort of a structure. How far over can I go? 2, 3, 4, 5. We can go like 5 and then overhang it by 1, right? And then I can have it so like it's embedded into the wall, and a little overhang I don't mind. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a 4. Even. Suppose we can go like a house sort of structure here. Do a house structure here, so it's coming up the stairs. There's something here. What could it be? I'm just gonna throw some stones down. I don't really have any stones. Let me have a look in here, see what I've got left up here. Medieval type villages. What? Well, let's ask ourselves. That's what I want for this area. Village, city. What? We're gonna go for British. Well, okay. Medieval can encompass 1,000 years all across, and like I said, the Saxon is part of the medieval period. Then you have the Norman Conquest, which is 1056, I think. Or not 543. That's 530. 536 is it's in the Dark Ages, and that's when they think the Krakatoa. That's the one that went kaboom, right? Krakatoa went on one of her earlier explosions. Like that. Sort of like a bay, maybe even like a bit of a stable up here. Also a door here. So are we going to look at UK? Are we going to look at Germany? Are we going to look at, well, we've already looked at Holland. So possibly medieval Holland. But I guess we can consider UK, since I am sort of have an affinity for England. So we're going to go like this. The road is going to come down. I'm going to go like this. The road's going to come down perhaps like that. In such a way that we don't block this off. This can't be covered. So we can possibly make another structure. Have a tight alleyway going this way. Is there like a cave in here or something? There's a cave down there. We don't want 1, 2. We're gonna make sure that it goes like that, it goes down across. And then we're gonna go like this. I'm running out of block. Laying out lines for all sorts of different structures. They aren't the biggest structures either. Mark it as a separate building. Different building, double wide wall. Going down like this. Like that. The double Well, anyway. So, how does it look from above? It could be a double wide wall, or it could be a single structure with two rooms going up and double high, so it'd be like one story, and then this level would be a second story. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because I could easily make this sort of just as an example, logs going across like that, and then we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4 logs going across. This going up, so this being at the upper floor, so stairs going up onto this level, or we could have it going up into this level. This one being slightly lower, shorter ceiling, and then a stairs going up. So for example, that going like that, and we're going inside. I really like having this structure up top. I'm just gonna have to step. Did I not go to sleep? I gotta step aside for a moment. So I'm just gonna toss my BRB screen right for a bit. If I can, let me just go and try and sleep my character. And I will be right back. Just give me a few moments. Bye. I believe I did it again where I have left my microphone offline after I sneezed. Oh well, it wouldn't be me if I forgot to turn my microphone back on. Anyhow, so let's see. Kind of wondering how I could alter this place. Oh, look at all this. Oh, God, that's wild. Let's go put some torches down. I think I found an area above my mine area that I've never been in before. Really need that. Well, however, I'm going to take it anyway. And then I gotta go grab those, because I want that. Put some torches down. Thank you. Why do I never have my fracking sword on me? Yunna. Oh, right. Like, that's a sword. Go away. Come on. Grab my freaking bun. Why? Oh, bleeding freaking spit. It doesn't switch because it's a... Want some pants? Before the creeper gets it, yeah. Oh gosh, that is so cool. Yep. And let's get the pit out. That is really quite cool. How they just come out the ground like that. I think that's a very neat animation. Now, I really would like to find some of the other Minecraft animations. I'm still on my Be Right Back screen. Oh, for God's sakes. There we go. At least I double checked. That's so me forgetting. So very bloody me. Oh, yeah. You want a piece of me, buddy? Ow. You made me a piece of you. Leather pants. Let's see, eyeballs. What do we got? We put this up here. Put the leather pants up here. String and eyeballs. All right, let's get rid of the torches again. Let's just take out all of the lichen and see where we'll stick it. Despawn. Where are we going to put it? Well, first of all, let's just come in here. I gotta get the world done up. Okay, now got a building. I'm trying to think of what this place is. We got an upstairs here. We got a village. We're gonna have a port eventually down here. We're gonna have a harbor, which means I'm probably going to cut this open a little bit more, which I think leads to ocean. So that would make sense to cut that open, widen it a bit. I could do some little boatios. Road. I don't know how I'm gonna do road. possibly I don't know if I can make something look like a lift bridge. I don't know. Something here anyway. And then possibly a bridge going there. And that's quite a nice deep river right there. I don't know. Gotta ask ourselves, medieval UK. Let's think of medieval London. We have during the Great Fire of London, they had, their major concern during that was the Tower of London, because they had lots and lots of gunpowder in barrels inside that, and the Great Fire of London, that was like an inferno that I think wiped out a full square kilometer of London. It was a wildfire. That's what it was. It was a wildfire. It was burning super hot. They say not many people died in it, but the thing was burning so hot that if there were any people caught in that, any people were killed, they would be incinerated. Bodies would just be right down to absolute ash. Now, the problem with London at the time was there was a lot of overhanging buildings. The infrastructure was pretty bad. The streets stank. It was it was a cesspool. When people would pretty much yell "Gardeloo" and just dump their chamber pots, which is where you peed and did whatever it is you did at night, out the window. And they often didn't look to see if there was anyone out there. They just lobbed it, and you hope to heck it wasn't on your head. Back then, people weren't really into typical hygiene as we are now. They would take a bath once a month, whether they needed it or not, sort of thing. I do believe that was Queen Elizabeth first. I'm liking how this is looking. It's starting to look a little bit cooler. We'll see how it changes once I pull all of this out. And that means if I ever hope to pull this out, I need to build some stuff up top. Now, we have a skeleton horse. Now, going back to historical London, why have I not seen any pillagers? And why have I not seen any very few in the way of what do you call those blokes? Wandering traders. No pillagers though. I'm kind of concerned if I accidentally shut the pillagers off. The bookmakers. Now I forget. I think it might have been St. Paul's Cathedral. I think that's where they might have put it. There was a bunch of people. They had books, they had scrolls, they had papers. There was no insurance back in those days. So if your property was burnt down in the fire, you lost everything. There's nothing covering your ass. Excuse my terminology. And the people that had their books and things, and they were ruined, as in the people, not the books. The books are gone. As they put all their papers down in the crypt of St. Paul's Cathedral, their thought was, it's a stone structure, it should be fine, the fire won't affect it. But what happened was, it was such a hot fire that the stones began to explode and crack. And because of this, the floor in the cathedral started to... I'm not sure if it's St. Paul's or not. It was one of the cathedrals. There was lots in London. Anyway, and the floor began to collapse, and it all fell into the crypt, into where all these precious books were, and they got burned. And they were ruined. These people went from being prosperous merchants to paupers in the span of 5 days. What they ended up doing to fight the fire of London, and I have fire tick turned off because I hate dealing with fire. It causes all sorts of lag. Is they had very crude fire engines. I think they had a pump of some sort. It was a lot of ferrying buckets between people in the bucket chain. And the other thing is they would pull down structures. There would be 3-story high structures. even more, whatever. They would get in there, they would get ropes, and they would heave hoe on the front of the structures. They would start pulling it back, and then they would collapse it. Then they would try and get all of that structure out to create a fire break. And I think that actually did help to slow it down. But you lost your possessions. You lost your everything. It was a very rough time. And people wonder, oh, why building codes exists. It's because of events like this. Historically, I think around the Tudor times, maybe just a bit earlier than the Tudor times, fireplaces in houses were just starting to become a thing. And they didn't understand, that you really needed a nice tall chimney to get a good draft, to suck the smoke up into the air. Otherwise, you start getting smoke rolling around on the inside of your chimney, and smoke will combust. And especially if it can't get out, and if it can combust, you can get one of these backdrafts or flare-ups, and it would explode out of the chimney and set the house on fire. Quite often, towns burned. A lot of towns burned. It was fairly common to have, an entire area just suddenly catch fire. So they had regulations on where, if you had a fireplace or a chimney in your property, you couldn't have a thatched roof. You had to have a tile roof or a slate roof. And I do believe there were certain circumstances where if you had a fireplace, you had to pay a fee if you were to light it. So, the regulations were put in place to basically prevent everyone from having a very, very, very bad day. I can't give you an IP on that. It's a it's a private server. It's my home server, so it's between my other half and I. But hello, how are you? I'm just nattering on about if I actually got my microphone on, which is sometimes I don't. Um, that looks a bit peculiar. Why? Can I improve it? How can I improve that? Yeah, so it's just interesting, and I like to consider, I'm going to change that because I don't like that. I like considering, you know, history, and I do love history. I did quite well in history in school. I could, I suppose, make it go buff down. Okie dokes. And I hit a wall. I hear a drone. Because I really want to rip this place down. Okay, let's consider where things are going. Let's get some bricks. Uh-oh, 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 here we go. We crashed. That was bound to happen. Okay, well, let's just give me a second while I sort that out. Let's put the Be Right Back screen on. I should have one that said, oh no, critical error. What is this one? Yeah, I'm gonna have to make one called, haha, game crashed. All right, so just give me a few moments while I guess I discuss stuff which nobody probably cares about. uh, if I can even remember where the heck I was. Yeah, the Great Fire of London was an interesting bit of history. Another interesting part of that history, right neck and neck with the Fire of London, was actually the bubonic plague, which happened in the Fire of London was 1666, when the fire and the bubonic plague was 1665, and it's when you look at the plague and kind of the recent pandemic, um, the people's reactions are very, very similar. It's fascinating. It's absolutely intriguing, and it's kind of frightening. But fortunately for us now, we have more understanding and more knowledge as to what things are, and we can handle it. However, with that said, this was an entirely new issue that we had ourselves. So, okay, here we are back on live. Just let things load in. What was I doing when I crashed? I was heading up here, wasn't I? I can't even remember what the heck I was doing. Oh, right, I was going for I was grabbing blocks. That's what I was doing. The bubonic plague, like, they didn't understand how things happened. There was all sorts of people. Someone was accused of carrying fireballs in her apron and throwing them to start the fire. That's the fire. That's the weird theories of the fire. Where in fact what she had in her apron were chicks. With the bubonic plague, people were doing all sorts of disgusting things, like because there was a lot of open sores and things, and they would put plasters, as in band-aids. If you're unfamiliar with it, they would put bandages on their wounds, and then they would, angry that they were infected, they would lob these at innocent people to infect them purposefully. People are incredibly cruel in these sort of situations. It's fascinating. I think we're going to go like this. Then we're going to pull this back. And I'm actually going to mark that I'm going to put stairs this way. I want to pull this level. And I'm going to go like this. Oops. Don't want to do that. And, they would infect people. And there were people who simply did not get infected. And there's actually an interesting scientific study done on why certain people get sick and not. And apparently, I forget what gene, but there is a gene. If you get one, you're not going to get sick as bad. And if you have two, you're probably not going to get sick at all. And some of these people, or at least the descendants of some of these people who were known to have, were totally unaffected by it, had that specific gene. And interestingly, there was a study done on a more recent issue, like the AIDS disease, and that one guy was, expecting to fall sick like his buddies, but it turned out he didn't. He didn't understand why, and he said, like, why? Find out, if you're looking at finding out why people had the disease, find out why I didn't. And it turns out he had a pair of these genes, and they protected him. So it's kind of fascinating, it's why I love history and science and biology. It's just endlessly fascinating. It's when I do my writing, I'm using a lot of science and biology, and I do a lot of research into history and stuff to try and at least make my stories, credible and based on at least some sort of fact or truth. Can it be a realistic story? I mean, especially when I'm writing science fiction, I want to at least try and make my bullshitting, as I call it, look realistic enough. Oh, it's just fascinating. History is so intriguing. People get upset because archaeologists go ahead and go around and dig up old bones. They should let them rest. A lot of the times, the situations are where these things are dug up, such as the plague pits or, Saxon burials, Iron Age burials, Neolithic burials, whatever. It's usually because they're putting in a road, and then suddenly, out of the blue, they come across this an ancient cemetery, and rather than just plow through it with big machines, they go ahead and they dig up what they can, learn what they can, and quite often they rebury them somewhere where it's going to be safe. So it's not so much as a, you know, they're grave robbing. Okay, there's perhaps a certain amount of artifacts being removed from cemeteries, but it's to learn. It's not like people were Indiana Jones, where I guess they collected to sell. It's to learn, to understand, and these are all probably going to be wet patches. I don't have to jump up and down on it. Okay, let's just jump. Whee! Yeah, so it's kind of, you know, things get dug up. In England, if you throw a stone, you're pretty much landing on a cemetery. It's hard to miss one out there. I mean, I have to admit, it still creeps me out, but I was digging a post hole in my garden recently, a couple of years ago, still recently, and I found a gold ring. Unmarked. I don't know how long it's been down there, and I'm saying to myself, I said to my husband, I said to my friends, I just hope there isn't a hand belonging to it down there. You know, that would just be rather disturbing. I kind of like this place, and I kind of, maybe I want to make this as a proper waterfall. Let's turn it off for a moment. Let's play with some landscape. I'm just going to put this log right in front. Turn it off, and I can take care of this land. You know, like, it's kind of interesting. I mean, I've literally found buried treasure. Never in my wildest dreams would I have ever expected to have found a gold ring. It's sort of wide. I don't know if that's partially because it might have got damaged with the post holder. It is cracked. I keep it in a box, but it's very heavy. It's definitely gold. It makes me wonder who did it belong to, how long has it been down there. We are in sort of an oldish area, so I start asking, you know, was someone buried in my garden at some point? Why is this ring there? I suppose I know it is. Get rid of those, and I'll get rid of that. I don't need that anymore, and I'll just let it get overtaken by grass. Now, where was I looking? Aha, here we are. I hear fire, but I think that might be a fireplace inside inside a house that's in my cavern. All right, let's have a look at this. So where's my wood? That's my wood. That's my fire. My stream. Let's see if we can make it a little bigger. Maybe not that big. It'll be like a spring, I suppose. Yep. I'm gonna take this back this way a bit. go regularly to a local spring, so I kind of, you know, it's not all stone and it just comes out the ground. I can just go like this and maybe make piles like that, I suppose. Why does it sound so quiet? Oh, because I took away the water. I can't hear anything. It's bizarre. So, yeah. Oops. Where are we going? We're going straight down, right? We can go straight down and into that. But I'm going to make it a bit more. I'm probably going to have to get it back as if we're going meandering. Go like that, maybe. And put you like that. Be kind of neat if we had some sort of mill down there. Take a look for bucket chuckets. Not in there. Healthy does anything. Nope, I'll have to go find my bucket somewhere. Oh, look, my food is empty. Make it creepy, make it a sewer. Let's just put down that. I suppose we can go like that. Make it nice a bit. I want it 3 lines, so we go like that. So it's going to carry on. Can we make it drop down, say, one more? About here, I guess? Okay. Okay, we can take it down. We'll see how that works. Might need a bit more. have any small slugs and stuff. And buckets. I need buckets. That's in there. Where's the buckets? It's not too difficult for me to go ahead and make more. Sore. I'm gonna have to probably stop soon. And I'm gonna take this tensor bandage and put it on, or I'm using vet wrap. It works as a tensor bandage. And tie it around the wrist so that it's pushing on that spot. It is the time. Wolf barrier. Wolf pants. Why did I say wolf barrier? What the heck? It's a wolf barrier anyway. Ow, 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 ow. I moved my wrist. I moved my finger. Ow, 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 ow. Oh, yeah. Was not comfortable. I knew it was starting to hurt. So yeah, it probably means I won't be streaming too much longer. That means I gotta let my hand rest a bit. I plan on fencing tonight, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to use my left hand for sword. There, that's... What? It really? It's quite pathetic. If it weren't like that, it'd probably spread out a bit more. But it still ends up one wide. Alright. Now, I'm just going to alter it then. For the love of. Yeah. Now I feel like I'm cutting off my hand with the tensor. Anyhow, because my hand is sore and playing the game is making it hurt, I'm going to have to stop the stream for now. However, it was fun. So I don't know if there's someone here I can raid. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up raiding someone just for the fun. So actually, not today. I'm just hurting a little bit too much. Anyhow, so that will be it for now. I am going to do my ending screen. Nice sunsetty thing, and it kind of like what time of day it is now. Meantime, I'm gonna run into my my little tower and just find a bed to jump onto. So, I hope you had a fun afternoon, morning, or whatever time of day it is. So, we'll see you around soon. Have a good day.